What completely legal things, when done in public, make you look like a psychopath? Digging at night. Not swinging your arms when you walk. Laugh when nobody does when watching a movie in a cinema. Taking your belt off. Putting it in your pocket bag and continuing. There's a guy in my town that has a portable karaoke and casually walks around singing to himself and dancing. He's not a busker or entertainer, just in another world. Staring at somebody with direct eye contact and not saying anything. Lockpicking the door to your own house because you've lost your key. Trench coat plus sunglasses. There was an IATA post a few months ago about a dude who was drinking straight coffee creamer walking down the sidewalk. Edit. Thank you for the awards. Brushing your teeth. Just straight up brushing your teeth in the street. Keep a grin on your face while maintaining eye contact. Freaks people the hell out. I am not sure if other people see me this way, but I always feel like a creep when looking straight ahead alone. I feel like the person in front of me is gonna turn around, see me, and think I am a creep. What's worse is I forcefully look around, but I also feel like that's weird, and that people will think I am trying to make it look like I am not looking at them when I really am. It's a weird dynamic. Edit. Holy crap, I honestly had no idea so many people had the same thought. I thought I was just some weirdo with this. Thank you for giving me advice on how to deal with this. Walking around drinking a glass of water from home. Empty a chocolate sauce bottle and use it as a water bottle in the gym. Asking a person for directions like, which way is the forest? And then going the completely opposite direction. Stop mid-walk and turn around. For some reason it doesn't feel right when I'm doing it. Ironing in the front yard in your bathrobe. Ooh, story time. My old landlord's husband was clearing out a bunch of stuff recently after an operation. And the dude collected medieval weapons that he had to get rid of. Asked me if I wanted one. I said sure, it would be pretty sick. So walking back to the car at 10:30 at night, in pitch black, lit only by streetlights, I discovered there is no way to hold a two-handed axe without looking like a crazy person. Edit. For those asking, this is the axe I mentioned. Me in the photos. Wear your pants and shirt backwards. Talking alone to yourself. I do it sometimes when alone, but it makes you look like a crazy person if you do it in public. It's fine to carry around human bones. Ahem, I mean legal specimens. In creepy-looking boxes. Everyone in my anatomy class was given a box and we took public transit with it while smelling like death. You could literally see creepy people on the bus move slowly away from us. As I learned in middle school. Just breaking up laughing at something funny you thought about. Walking backwards. Hold conversations while never breaking eye contact with their left ear. As someone who works overnight. Gardening at 2 a.m. When entering an elevator. Don't turn back around to face the exit. Sitting on the steps of an escalator. Edit. I now know that this is dangerous, and thanks for 8K of y'all for upvoting. Eating the grass at the park. Walk into any store and just lay down. If anyone asks if you need help, tell them you're fine. Then, after a minute or so, stand up and go about your business. When I feel a bit of sensory overload, I tend to rock back and forward. I think it's a fairly common autistic thing. But I also find it calming to recite lyrics or poetry to myself. Focusing on the words and pacing helps. Jabberwocky is a fave. That does mean I'm the crazy lady on the bus. Rocking back and forth muttering. 'Twas brillig. And the slithy toves. Did gyre and gimble in the wave. Which is apparently ominous as fuck. Talking to someone on the phone with AirPods in. While also having long hair and or a hat on. 11/10 times it appears that I'm having a passionate conversation with my imaginary friend walking next to me. Take a stroller chest carrier with a fake baby in it. Proceed as if it is in fact your living child. Bonus points if you can throw your voice. Sitting on a park bench as a grown man brushing your dolly's hair and telling her what a pretty girl she is. BBQing with a flamethrower. Yes, it's legal. Sucking and licking your fingers lustfully. Loud talking, volume control in general. If you speak insanely loud, but in a stop, generally respectful tone. During regular conversation with your cashier, people act mad weirded out. Also, maintaining excessive eye contact makes people antsy. Talking to yourself in public too. Being exuberant, joyful. If you're an adult. If you're a kid, it's perfectly fine. Everything. According to my anxiety. Drinking water from a glass in public. Like, where did you get a glass from? Do T-Rex arms while humming quietly to yourself the Jurassic Park song. When someone looks at you. Stare back and start humming louder. Taking somebody's groceries at the checkout. They haven't paid for it yet. So it isn't theirs. Sitting next to someone on public transport. When there are plenty of other seats where you wouldn't have to sit next to anyone. Current times. Coughing. Random lunges. Take a mayonnaise jar, empty its contents, and fill it with vanilla pudding. Sit down and eat in public. Edit because there are way too many questions, suggestions. Obviously, emptying out the jar and replacing are optional steps. I only included it for those who don't like mayonnaise. Like myself. To the people suggesting putting chocolate in diapers. Thanks, I hate it. Wearing a pair of whitey tighties on your head so your eyes see out the leg holes and you can feed yourself through the Y front. I went on a little hike with my familj. We got lost and went the wrong trail. Dumped the kids' stroller with a big monkey from IKEA in it. Carried my daughter on the shoulders. Anyway, I went back at 18:00 to pick it up and retrieve our car as well. Sweden, so it's black outside. So I walk with a stroller with a monkey in it in a pitch black trail in the woods. If someone saw me, they would think I was a psychopath. I had a friend of a friend who bought a jar of Prego pasta sauce at a 7-Eleven and just ate it. Drinking out of a cup in public, a regular household dinner table cup. Walk up to random people. Say a random date, then walk away. Me and 3 friends walking into the same guy by bumping into his shoulder while we walk on after one of us says, "This is." And the second one comes and bumps into the man's shoulder and walk away after saying, "Only." And the third one comes and bumps into the man's shoulder again and walk away after saying, "A dream." Then hiding around the corner while he stops and looks around scared. Getting out of a cab and not closing the door. Drive with both hands on the steering wheel with your eyes wide open. You're only allowed to blink when the light is red. Using a slice of cheese as a bookmark for a book you own. Find a group of friends and walk slowly on the sidewalk, making sure no one can get around you. Also completely lack self-awareness and point at things and stop to tell pointless stories of something that happened there. These psychopaths are everywhere. Stand alone in the center of a square smiling with a bouquet of flowers in your hands and looking at nothing. Eating a burger upside down. People look at me like I'm crazy, but it's the best way to get the flavor. Edit. Thanks for the upvotes. Glad to see it's more common than I thought.